Hello everyone and welcome back to the Steemtrail Gaming Podcast. My name is Kralizec. I'm one of your hosts today, and the second host today here with me is Tygergamer. How are you, Tiger?
Great, about you?
I'm doing swell. And how has your week been? Anything interesting in your life happening?
Yesterday, me and my dad, we went and did this walk for premature births. So
That sounds sort of scary, to be honest.
we had a hike through a 3 mile trail.
For premature births.
Yeah, it was like a charity walk.
Very, very interesting. But I hope you had fun.
Yeah, sure did. But we were both ill prepared for it though.
Oh, 3 miles isn't that hard. That's like, what, 5 kilometers?
Yes, but keep in mind we were hiking through a trail.
So?
Through the woods.
Oh, you're part of the Steemtrail, so you should be hiking through a trail. That makes sense.
Yeah, true.
But anyways, we're here to talk about video games.
Yep.
So let's go do exactly that. So I've been playing a few games this week. So mind if I start?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So the first game I've been playing this week is called 80-Way Drift and Tricks. It's pretty much just an ATV racer, sort of a casual racer. I will just put it on the screen so everybody can watch a little bit of it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. The graphics are decent. I think it runs in Unreal Engine 4.
Okay.
So, you know, it certainly won't look the worst. The controls on the keyboard are sort of funky, though. So I've been actually playing it on my gamepad because it just felt a bit more natural.
Yeah.
Racing games are one of those games that, yeah, just any sort of analog control just feels much better with them.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to make a review of this game this week because, yeah, I played about, I think, 5 hours in total of it this week. Probably the most interesting mechanic in the game is that the more you do tricks in game, the faster you go. Oh, well, not faster. There's obviously a limit, but, you know, you get, like, boosts for executing tricks correctly.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, some of the tricks just feel sort of weird. Like, half of the time I'm not sure why the trick was done well and why it wasn't done well. Yeah, for like a little bit of fun, it's a pretty decent game. I'm not sure how much is the cost right now. I forgot. ATV driven. Yeah, it's up for $10. Well, 15 originally, but there's a sale going out right now. So right now it's available for $10. So if you're looking for like a casual racer, you know, $10 is a pretty decent price for this. Yeah, I would recommend for $10, even for 15, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, what have you been playing?
I played and beat Lego Marvel Superheroes too.
Oh, cool. So how is that?
It's just your typical Lego game. If you like Marvel, if you're a fan of Marvel, you'll like this game.
I actually played this one as well, but just a little teensy bit. Because this was actually a game where I had my cable unplugged from my computer because I was ready to go visit my parents and I needed a cable for the microphone to take with me. So I was forced to play it on the keyboard. Man, does it have really bad controls on the keyboard.
Try it with the gamepad.
Yeah,
it might fare a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm suspecting as much. But the keyboard controls were just weird. Again, if anybody wants to, I'm showing a little bit of the game right now on screen. So if you're interested in seeing what it looks like, but it's just your Lego game, so Nothing
Yeah.
that surprising
Um.
there.
One of the surprising things though is how there are so many characters and how they're able to make each one unique. You know,
Hmm.
not all of them are just clones of one another.
Yeah, I think Marvel probably forced them a bit into that. But I remember you saying you played also the first one, right?
Yes.
How would you compare them?
I would say this one is a huge improvement over the first one.
In what ways?
Well, for one, the world's bigger. You have a large selection of characters, and like I said, the characters control a little, like each character's like more unique, you know.
In the
And
first one,
also,
it wasn't the case?
like some of them were, but for like the most case, like different variations of a character were like just pretty much clones of one another.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good that they actually improved. But as far as I know, like, a lot of the Lego games are pretty good.
yeah. And also, not to mention, one of the cool things I thought was pretty cool was like when you're playing as a character,
Hmm.
you go into the pause menu, you can actually look at that character's profile. Like there's like a lot of characters on there, even a lot of them that are not even known in the Marvel universe. So you're like, huh, what is this character about? You can actually look and see what like the backstory and all that, which I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually think I have a little bit of a video of exactly that happening when somebody's looking up throughout, like a little bit of comics that are inside a game, as far as I understand, right?
Yeah, yeah. But like yeah, each character has like their own profile that you can look at, learn more about them.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's just, there's really nothing bad to say about that. Is there something you would complain about?
Oh, it's like I say, your typical Lego thing, like do the same stuff, break stuff, build stuff, solve puzzles to get to the next part of the level.
So you think maybe it's getting a little bit tiresome, the formula?
Yeah,
But like, what else could they even do in terms of a Lego game?
I don't know.
Because that's pretty much like their point, just build shit.
Yeah,
It's like if you would complain that in Minecraft you're mining things.
yeah, true.
Okay, then I actually got to play a really old game. I got to play the game I talked about last week in the end. Prehistoric, a game from 1991.
Hmm.
Again, I'm going to play a little bit of the gameplay. Man, I forgot how hard that game was.
Uh,
Like like none of the monsters. Beating the monsters is insanely easy. You just spam your attack and it kills them.
yeah.
The biggest problem is, like, I completely forgot how insanely bad the physics for the jump were. So you're like expecting you when you jump that you will hang in the air a little bit, like with games these days.
Yes.
Here you just
Yes.
jump, and when you get to the apex of the jump, you just fall immediately down. And I just completely forgot about that. When I attempted the game at first, I couldn't get through the first level. I just got
Uh,
wrecked. Yeah, but then I got a bit more patient, and I actually managed to get through the game pretty easily. But
okay.
it was a fairly nice nostalgia trip.
I bet it was.
Yeah, actually, this was one of the games we had on our first computer when I was really small.
Hmm.
Uh, but I actually think we even later on got the Prehistoric 2. I
Hmm.
wonder if the second installment will get the same treatment and will eventually be released on Steam. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, really depends on if the game is a success.
Yeah, like there's one issue with this one when it comes to the success, and that's the fact that you can easily find the old DOS version online for free.
Yeah.
And running a DOS game is not that hard. I can probably do that on my cell phone if I think about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you this. Uh, did they add anything new to the game?
As far as I remember, not really.
Uh,
I think the biggest thing they did is made it work flawlessly. Because I remember when I tried actually the DOS version once, there were a few issues even when playing it through DOSBox.
hmm.
Especially when it came to like resolution issues, like it just looked weird. But
Hmm.
that's probably the only thing. It had those, black bars on the sides that have games that are meant for 4:3 resolution and not
Yeah.
a 16:9. So
Hmm.
so that's pretty much the only thing they really fixed.
Hmm.
Okay, what else did you play?
I tried out LA Noire on PS4.
Oh right, you're getting the bones from the dogs right now for the PS4.
Yeah. But like 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 I didn't play when it originally came out back in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my first time going through it. So
Oh,
far I'm enjoying it.
yeah, as far as I understand, it's a pretty good game, especially if you like detective games.
Yeah.
They're really not my suit. It's too much thinking, and I'm way too stupid for them. But did they upgrade anything for the PS4?
As far as I know, they just pretty much upgraded the graphics and you get all the DLC in it. So
So it's just
yeah,
like a package of everything and a
yeah,
little bit of extra textures.
yeah. But also
Mhm.
I had to choose between either getting it for the PS4 or
Mhm.
for the Switch.
Okay.
So so
Why
I
did
chose the
you
PS.
and why did you choose the PS4?
For one thing, it was $10 cheaper.
Okay, that helps always.
Yeah, and but from what I know, on the Switch version, it actually has touch controls and also you can also like make gestures to move stuff around on the screen. So
Oh, that might be an interesting thing. You thinking about picking it up for the Switch later?
yeah, when the price goes down.
Even though you will have played through it at that point?
Yeah, and what I mean by later, I mean like way later,
Oh, you mean
like
like
maybe if,
2 years?
like yeah, a few years down the line.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe there will be a Switch 2 by that point.
Yeah,
Or maybe like, with Nintendo's naming scheme will be like a Switch XL.
yeah,
Yeah,
which I wouldn't put it past them.
yeah, I know. To be honest, I wouldn't actually mind a Switch with a little bit of a bigger display.
Yeah,
The only problem I would probably be afraid of would be reduced battery life at that point. Because
yeah,
larger display means less battery. Yeah,
yeah,
that might
yeah.
scare me a bit.
Not to mention, depending on what game you play on Switch in portable mode,
Mhm.
uh, the battery life lasts from like 2.5 hours to 6 hours. So
Yeah, if you're probably playing like Doom, then it's probably maybe even less. Because that's one of the most resource intensive games, I would probably guess.
yeah.
Okay, I actually got to play one more game this week called Tower 57. I didn't play much of it. If I played half an hour of it, it was a lot. I should mention I got this game for free from the devs.
Hmm.
And it's like a little action RPG adventure.
Hmm.
So you get a few characters. You just wumble around this town, killing stuff. There isn't really that much RPG happening inside the game. To be honest, it's mostly about the action. It's when it comes to combat, it sort of reminds me of games like Enter the Gungeon or something like that.
Yeah.
But I
Hmm.
really like the graphics. The graphics are nice and pixel art. And just from the half hour I played, I gotta say I dig the music. The music is awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, but when it comes to the gameplay, I can't really say much. I just haven't played enough. Uh, it's on my list this week. I need to play it and
Okay.
hopefully get a review of it maybe by the end of the week. Okay, anything else on your list of played games this week?
Okay. Also, I started playing Skyrim on Switch.
Oh, who hasn't played Skyrim by this point? Uh,
Yeah.
how are the motion controls? Are there any motion controls included?
Yeah, there are. You like swing your Joy-Con to like use your sword,
Hmm.
which is pretty good, but I barely ever use it. Also you can like when you're aiming your bow, you can like move your right Joy-Con around to like aim your bow a lot more precisely.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Which I tried out.
I'm using a mouse. I don't need to use that for precision.
Yeah, but
But how does it feel compared to a traditional gamepad?
uh, feels pretty good. But I also have a Pro controller, so I can use that too if I wanted to.
Yeah, have you? Or do you use primarily Joy Cons?
For the most part, when the game calls for it, if it's like recommended, I use a Joy-Con. But for the most part, I use a Pro controller.
Ah.
Yeah.
And I gotta ask, are you playing a stealthy archer?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna play as what I did with my first character when I first got Skyrim back in 2011.
Everybody, whenever I pick up any sort of RPG where you can become any class, I always become a sturdy archer, even if I don't want to. Like, I remember planning
Yeah.
on playing like as a paladin. I just ended as a stealthy archer. Like, it's just the best approach.
Yeah, honestly, like my first character in Skyrim that ever like I did most of the stuff with,
Mm-hmm.
he was a stealthy archer that could also
Heal.
he's also good with dual wielding swords.
Oh, I just completely ignore melee weapons. The only thing, the one time I did it a little bit differently is when I played as a conjuring mage who conjured a bow to play as a stealthy archer. No, it was actually great because the weapon, the bow that you conjure, it's one of the fastest bows in the game.
Yeah.
So you can like shoot pretty much like a machine gun, and
Yeah.
especially if you combine it with the shout that slows down time,
Yeah.
you can like slow time, shoot like 50 arrows,
Yeah.
watch time unfreeze, and the arrows just like fly off, killing everyone. It's
Yeah.
hilarious to watch.
And also another motion control I did not mention was
Mhm.
let me see, let me get on just so I can show you. Uh you know like how you can like lockpick it in Skyrim?
Yeah.
Well, they get this motion control for it where you hold on the Z button,
Mhm.
the ZL button on the left control stick,
Okay.
and the ZR on the right one. You have to like turn them to find where
And does it
the
like
best.
vibrate to show you
Yes,
where?
it does.
That actually might be a bit easier than what it does on the how it's done traditionally.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's pretty cool.
You know, I actually miss the. You played Oblivion, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you have the skeleton key?
Oh god, I haven't played the game since 2008, so
Oh, well,
I can't.
the skeleton key is one of the Daedric artifacts, and it's an unbreakable lockpick.
Ah,
So you could like, if you just went for that, you just got that Daedric artifact, and then you could just click autocomplete, and it would just take like you could take like 50 tries, but because your picklog was unbreakable, you didn't give a crap. Anything would get unlocked. Like even if your skill was minuscule, you just had to click it enough times, and there was no cooldown. You just like click, 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 click,
huh.
click, and it would unlock anything.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I don't think I ever got that.
Yeah, If you ever plan on replaying Oblivion, you should definitely go for the skeleton key.
Uh,
But
okay.
I actually think you have to finish the Thieves Guild
Uh,
storyline to get it. But I
okay.
always go for the Thieves Guild. I just like the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, yeah. When I first played through Skyrim,
Hmm.
I pretty much went through all the factions, just like completed them all. I'm not
Hmm.
one character.
You know,
Uh,
I think the best one for me was the Dark Brotherhood
from Oblivion or Skyrim.
from Skyrim.
Yeah.
And the one I didn't like was the faction in Winterhold, the Companions.
No, that was the College of Winterhold, the mages, the mage
No, no,
school,
I mean the one that turns into werewolves.
werewolves. Yeah, that's in Whiterun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Whiterun.
that's the companions. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't like those that much.
yeah,
They were like, I don't know, just it's too generic. I guess.
yeah. You know what? One of the things I found out a few years ago that I was like, huh, I didn't know that is you can literally go and kill off the Brotherhood and you don't have to join them.
Oh yeah, obviously they're just the baddies.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all for me when it comes to played games. Have you played anything else?
Uh, I played a few of those, but I'm just gonna keep it at 3. So.
Okay, then let's switch to the news, and we're going to start with Overwatch news. And there's some news of Overwatch devs banning players for playing just one single character.
Hmm.
And the thing is, it's not really that great of a news because a lot of the players who are complaining about this also have a history of being banned for other things.
Hmm.
So Blizzard's community manager, Josh Engen, actually released a statement trying to explain one of the reasons for the bans actually happened to one of the biggest streamers because he wouldn't stop playing Torbjorn. Or that was the reason he claimed happened. So
Hmm.
Josh Engen said, "We take both sides of the issue very seriously. We believe that players should be able to choose their favorite heroes, but playing as a team, which includes building an effective team composition, is a core part
Yeah.
of the Overwatch experience. It's a delicate
Mhm.
balance, and we're still working on getting it right, and probably always will be." So the thing is, this statement is that what puts me in the fence. When I heard which players were getting banned, I was like, yeah, they probably got banned for something else. But this statement makes it actually sound like, yeah, they actually banned him for this.
Hmm.
Um, the thing is, it's not really a great thing because, as far as I understand, Overwatch was never built on playing anything else than what you want to play. And if you want to play 24 hours of Torbjorn, why shouldn't you really?
Yeah. Really.
I don't know. It's just it seems sort of risky to me. Like
Hmm.
on one hand, I understand the people who report these people because you probably want somebody else than Torbjorn on your team. On the other hand, if the Torbjorn is really good, then why complain? And this guy's probably pretty decent if he's one of the top
Yeah.
streamers.
Yeah, and also not to mention, like if you're playing with someone that mainly chooses Torbjorn, may be the person that switches around, so that way your team can do better, like have different composition.
No, he
But
was like playing him 24/7.
uh,
He wasn't switching.
well, I'm talking about the other people, you know,
Hmm.
like if you like see that like that there are no healers, be the one that becomes the healer or the tank or whatever, you know.
Yeah. I guess it's just like on one hand, I understand his complaint. He didn't get like a permaban though. That should be mentioned as
Mm.
well. He got a first. I think it was a 24-hour ban. Yeah, a 24-hour
Okay.
ban. But still, this really shouldn't be the case. I think.
Yeah. Also, one of the big things was he playing in competitive?
Yeah, he was playing competitive, but
Uh.
still, I know. I'm just on the fence here.
Yeah.
Uh, anyway, let's move on, and let's move on to Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. This is actually a bit of news you could have heard during my little bit of daily news I do. So, they actually issued a new way to punish cheaters, you know, people who use aimbots and speed hacks and pretty much anything. They
Yeah.
started putting them in a special queue so they would play against other cheaters.
Hmm.
And I gotta say, I love this, especially
Yeah.
after reading comments from the cheaters. So let me read you some of these. I did a search on the forum, but I didn't find anything similar to my situation. After finishing my new aimbot yesterday, I felt bored and tried making some fun by winning a game with a crossbow and another one with a pistol. Later, I found my matching time was significantly longer than before. I usually get in a game instantly after hitting play, but now it takes 1 or 2 minutes. It only happens on this account, and my other accounts are still instant matching time. Does that mean my account has flagged? I'm sure my hack is undetected and I have never been before. So first of all, yeah, your hack was detected. And yeah, their accounts were flagged,
Hmm.
and they're getting put in a special queue. But I think the best
Hmm.
comment is this one. It's from a different person. I got the same problem.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Wait.
What?
Uh. Something's wrong. Might be on your end. Sounds like it's like static on your end.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah. There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're kind of breaking up a little.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably somewhere along the line. We are communicating across the world.
Yeah. True.
But anyways, this one is my completely favorite comment. So somebody saying, I have the same problem, and every time I get killed, it's some gods who seem to hit me with every shot while I'm running around like the Flash.
Uh,
So yeah, it's obviously cheaters playing against cheaters,
yeah. That's good.
and I love it. It's like, to be honest, I wish more games would implement this,
Yes.
because these people, they will just buy new accounts anyways if they get banned.
Yeah.
Uh, because they're actually usually selling their hacks or their bots or whatever.
Hmm.
So, and they need to test them anyway. So they would just buy more accounts. Though on one hand, they're probably a good source of money for the developers. Just
Yeah.
keep banning them quickly enough so you make more money.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think the best thing from my point of view is the fact that they are having longer queue times. So they
Yeah.
actually have to wait. Okay, let's move on a little bit further. It seems that we have a new Super Mario movie in the making.
Uh.
Uh, let me just quickly play my favorite clip from the old movie. If anybody doesn't know this, it's hilarious. Let me just turn down the volume on.
Monkey!
Monkey. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot, but it's hilariously funny. So,
Uh.
but hopefully this new movie will be heaps better than the old one.
Yes.
Because let's be honest, the old one really sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Uh, there isn't really much known, but it seems the movie is in early stage of development and will probably not be released for several more years.
Yeah.
But we know the studio that's going to be making it. It's called Illumination Entertainment. They also made movies like Despicable Me and Minions. They're under the hands of Universal, so you know that's billions of dollars
Yeah.
behind it, plus Nintendo's money.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that Shigeru Miyamoto, which is actually the creator of Mario altogether, is probably going to be a co-producer on the movie.
Yeah, hope. Yeah, that honestly, with him working on the movie, yeah. Hopefully this movie will turn out good.
Yeah, I'm really hoping because the old one it was probably one of the first bad video game movies.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of bad video game movies. Do you remember Mario?
Yep.
Why? Why would anybody do that?
Yeah, really.
I don't know. Okay, next piece of news is on one hand, it's hilariously funny. On the other, it's sad. And on the third hand, if you had three hands, it's frightening. So, on the 15th, the Russian Ministry of Defense, its official Twitter, posted an image that showed irrefutable evidence of US collusion with the Islamic State.
Hmm.
It was actually a screenshot from a mobile game.
Wow.
As I said, on one hand, you really want to just laugh because seriously? On the other hand, maybe we should think. By the way, I should mention I'm not one of those guys who thinks Russia is all bad.
Yeah, same here.
Like, but this one was just pure dumbassery. But what's probably the funniest part of this, they actually accused Americans of doing this. They accused Americans of using video game screenshots for propaganda. And then they do this. So this thing was pointed out by an academic person called Elliot Higgins, who runs a myth-busting website called Bellingcat. But yeah, they just... The thing is, it's really hard to say if, like, this actually would be a real screenshot of a game or something, unless you would have some knowledge, because it just looks like a image from one of those targeting systems, bomb suits. You know, it's just black and white, horrible quality. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, hopefully Russians will have a bit more sense than doing this.
Yeah, really. Hopefully.
Let's go to slightly more positive news. So there has been some statistics created by industry analyst Daniel Ahmad about the amount of games released on Steam. So I'm going to show the graph on screen right now. So there has been more than 6,000 games released on Steam this year to this date. We also need to remember that Christmas still isn't out, and there will be a lot of games released around Christmas.
Yes.
So my personal guess is we will probably get to close to 7,000 games.
Yeah.
Obviously, most of the games are just crappy shits.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. But let's say if every 10th game was semi-decent, that would still be around 600 good games.
Yeah.
Per year. I don't think there's a single person who can even attempt to play through all of them.
Nope.
And an interesting thing to think about is, especially if you just look at the data here on the screen presented, you can see that from 2005 up to 2015, if you combine all the games together, they still wouldn't add up to the games released last year.
Wow.
And that is sort of ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think the number will be next year?
Oh. I'll say
it's growing almost exponentially.
I'll say double of what it was this year.
So you're thinking 12,000.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna say 20,000.
Hmm.
For a simple reason, this year the Steam Discovery started that replaced Steam Greenlight. So right now, you just have to pay $100 fee to get onto Steam, and you're there.
Yeah.
Before that, you would either have to be handpicked by Valve, or be from a big ass studio, or go through the Greenlight process.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just $100, so I'm guessing at least 20,000 games next year.
Well, we'll see.
Hopefully, a good chunk of them will be good, but I'm not
Yeah.
afraid that some of them will be good. Okay, and the last piece of news before we go into our biggest topic for this week, which actually will allow us to transition very nicely, is that there is currently a petition to classify loot boxes as gambling going on change.org. Let me see the current number of people who have signed the petition. Right now is 76,192 people, 9456. So you can see it's growing quite rapidly. What do you think? Do you think loot boxes should be considered gambling?
In a way, yes, because like you don't know what you're gonna get from the loot box. If you like spend like, let's say, $10 for like 10 loot boxes or something like that. I'm just throwing that out there. And each time you open up a loot box, it's just pretty much duplicates of what you already have.
Mm-hmm.
So you just pretty much spent $10 on duplicates of what you have.
So right now, they are obviously not classified as gambling by the SRB, and their reasoning for this was the fact that you will always win. Essentially, is what they're saying. You will always get something from the loot box. But have you seen the? I don't think this time of day will be loot boxes. But did you see how you get the loot in the new Need for Speed game?
No.
It's literally slot machine.
Oh wow.
Like I'm not really sure. At this point we can call loot boxes anything else than gambling. And if this petition actually goes through, developers will have a huge problem, because anything that has gambling associated with it has to be rated adults only.
Yeah.
So that would be a pretty big problem for a lot of video games. Because it would mean you have to be 18 to buy them, and even though I know the demographic has shifted very heavily, and actually adults are most of the gaming populace, there's still a very big chunk of people who are underage who play games.
Yeah.
So this has actually come because of our next topic, and something you probably heard all about, either from watching news here, maybe from reading news somewhere else. It was the reason why I didn't want to recommend this game last week, and I actually stand proudly behind it. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yep.
Talk.
Yeah, the only reason why I recommend it is because, hey, I respect everyone's decisions. If you don't like what the game does, don't buy it. But if you do, you don't give a crap, go and buy it. So.
Yeah, my problem with it is the fact that if people buy it, it will send a message to the studio, and not only to EA but to everybody else, that we are okay with this. You can add this amount of shit into your game and we will not complain.
Yeah, sure.
So I personally have actually been, for the moment, advocating boycotting the game. Just don't buy it until they fix it.
Oh, really? It's up to you. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it.
Because, as far as I heard, the game is actually quite good.
Yeah.
When it comes to gameplay, and I would love to play it, but
same here. But
I will not support a game that So the first news that come this week was somebody actually calculated how long it would take to unlock everything in the game, and it is 4,528 hours. That's roughly one. That's roughly half a year of playtime, of
No.
pure time. Yeah. Let me quickly calculate it perfectly. 4, 5, 2, 8. So it's 188 days of playing straight. So that's sort of ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
And let's say you would be playing 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. Then it's 1,500 days.
Dang.
Or, obviously, you can just spend $2,000 on the game. So, yeah, this was the first news that came out. After this, it seemed the gaming community actually succeeded because they lowered the amount of crystals needed to get characters.
Yeah.
So it seemed like, yes, we won. Shortly after that, we got news that the rewards for playing actually got cut the same way. So it still takes the same time and still takes the same amount of money.
Dang.
So at this point, EA was sort of in a bit of a puzzle. There actually first came out news that the developers are getting death threats, though that news has been later on busted with the fact that it was fake, that the person who claimed they were getting these death threats was actually not a EA developer. He was just some random troll. We don't really know why he did it. Yeah, my guess, he was just bored. Then the thing that EA actually decided to just pull microtransactions from Battlefront 2 completely happened. So,
but temporarily.
Temporarily, yes. So that was pretty much I actually think that was a win for the gaming community, and yeah.
But not a complete win.
Yeah, I don't think we could have expected that they would just remove them forever.
Yeah.
I think that would have been ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
But what I'm hoping is when they get pulled back into the game, that the prices and the times will actually be lower.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, so if right now it's 180 days, I would say that 30 days of straight play time would be the limit for me personally. Like, yeah, obviously if it was like 32 days, then boo-hoo. But if they said it would be 60 days, I think it would be still too much for me. I would still consider them being just greedy bastards.
Yeah.
I
would agree.
Then we actually got a bit more news about the story, so there's a good chance that the microtransactions have been pulled because of Disney. No big surprise here. Disney are the ones who own the Star Wars brand at this point.
Yeah.
And we know that the EA CEO Andrew Wilson had a phone call with the Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger just a few hours before the microtransactions were actually pulled.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's that easy just to pull the microtransactions from the game, so they would be capable of doing it in a few hours. But I wouldn't just say it is completely impossible.
Yeah.
So
yeah, hopefully, with Disney getting involved like this, hopefully they'll realize, crap, we made a bad decision of relying on EA.
Yeah.
EA for making games for the brand.
Have you seen that little animation where there's the Mickey from South Park, and he's beating up one of those guys, and he has, instead of the face, there's the EA brand.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm sort of hoping that happened because
Yeah,
if there is a company who can like make EA do things in a good way, it's probably Disney. Though
yeah.
that sounds just horrible because Disney is not a good company when it comes to
No,
business practices.
no, they're not.
But they at least know how to take care of brands. That's one
Yeah.
thing you cannot say they do badly.
Yes, I would agree.
And at this point, EA was just shitting on Star Wars.
Yeah, but yeah, I would- I would expect them to keep microtransactions disabled until after Christmas.
Oh, at the very least, I'm hoping. But I'm scared that they will actually pull them right as soon as they can.
Yeah,
Okay, so I really want to avoid Star Wars news for at least, or Battlefront news for at least a few weeks now,
yeah,
because I think everybody's just sick of them at this point.
yeah. Really.
So, do you have anything else in terms of news apart from Battlefront?
Nope.
Then I guess we should go to recommend games.
Yep.
Okay, do you want to start?
Yeah. I'll start. The game that I want to recommend that they released an update for it last week is they released the update for Warframe called Plains of Eidolon for PS4 and Xbox One.
I think it's
And
for the PC as well, by the way.
yeah, yeah, it is. And it's free to play. There are microtransactions, but what can you expect? But they're not like loot boxes. You can actually go and choose which items you want from the store.
So I actually have the trailer for the expansion playing in the background. So yeah, Warframe is free to play. It's a good game. Just be prepared to read a lot of guides if you never played it before.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a shit ton of shit everywhere.
Yes, there is.
Okay, I got one game to recommend as well. Let me turn on the trailer for that as well. So it's a game called Nilo, or Nello, I'm not sure. The game's developed by only 2 people,
Oh wow.
and it's sort of like a hack and slash bullet hell. It looks pretty amazing. It's made in the Unreal 4 engine, so for a 2-player team, it looks ridiculously amazing, I'd say. I'm actually hoping to get a code for this one from the devs. I need to write them right after this show so I don't forget.
Okay.
I'm really hoping to make a review of this. I really like bullet hells and I really like hack and slash games.
Yeah.
And you don't often get to see them in 3D.
Yeah, really.
So in 3D it could be quite amazing, though I'm pretty sure that if there is a chance
Yeah.
I actually have epilepsy, this isn't the game I should play.
Yeah. But I'll say this though. Hopefully the game will be good because like one of the issues of playing a 3D first person bullet hell is you got to come turning around, like your field of view is a lot shorter than when it's in top down.
If I'm looking at a trailer, there actually is an option to have the camera looking completely from the top, so then it almost looks like 2D.
Okay.
So that's like a pretty interesting way to deal with this issue. And I'm really hoping the game will be good because it does look pretty amazing. It's coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's actually coming out for something else than PC. Let me quickly search. So, okay, here's the website. Yeah, coming to Steam Early Access. So I'm not sure it's currently coming to anything else than Steam. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
Yeah.
will be early access. It won't be anything, it won't be the full release at this point, but what can you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
But yeah, looks good. If you're a fan of bullet hells and action games, this might be your cup of tea. Keep your eye on
Okay.
that. Okay, I think that's all for me. Do you have anything more you would like to add?
Nope. Nope. Sure don't.
I'm really
It.
glad we managed to get through Battlefront. I gotta say, I'm sick of it. I've been talking about it whole week in the gaming news.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, go to hell already, EA. Just, I don't like you.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, when we were talking about it, I actually went and signed the petition for the classify loot boxes as gambling.
I won't sign it. I'm not sure I want loot boxes to be classified as gambling. It's an interesting petition, surely a topic
Yeah.
worthy of discussion, but I personally am not sure I want that to happen.
Yeah, I think what developers, if they want to have microtransactions in their games, take loot boxes out and like have like a marketplace where you can actually go and choose which items you want.
The problem is, if you have loot boxes, you sell much more stuff.
Yeah, true.
Because we people just like the flashy graphics of opening shit and not knowing whether we will get something cool. It's why Magic the Gathering is working for years. Because you get a booster pack. Like, when you think about it, would booster packs for Magic be gambling?
Well, it depends if they're duplicates.
Oh yeah, there are duplicates. Yeah, I mean for the physical game, not for online.
Oh, okay. For the physical, well, you know, well, in real life, you actually know what you're gonna get.
No, you don't. You just buy a booster pack and there are random cards inside.
Huh.
So
they don't have like certain types of booster packs.
There are certain types, but you never know what specific cards will be inside. You can like choose, I want cards from this expansion.
Okay.
But you don't know which cards you will get. The only thing you know that there is at least one rare guaranteed. So that's essentially where loot boxes come from. It's originally booster packs for card games. So would these things then be gambling?
I would say no, there's not.
But if you want loot boxes to be gambling, then you should want this to be gambling as well, or consider it gambling.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, this is a hard discussion, probably for some lawyers actually, and not for us.
Yeah, really.
So, you want to start with a shilling?
Yeah, you can find me at Tygergamer on YouTube and at Tygergamer on Steemit.
And you can find me as Kralizec Gaming on YouTube, as Kralizec on Steemit. Be sure to like this video if you liked it. Be sure to follow our blog both on Steemit. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. And with that being said, that's going to be it. So,
yeah, have a good one.
See you guys later with more gaming content.